Yes. So I'll first start with a brief background our company. We started in the year 2010, not very old, and that's what keeps us young in the industry and adding new products and services every other month. And we basically started as an RFID company developing RFID applications, and slowly and steadily we saw the demand picking up in the market related to GPS tracking, and we ventured into that segment. Our main focus is developing software solutions on top of any kind of device. So we have expertise in giving software solutions. The application we have is highly customizable application. In fact, if you'll ask me, out of the clients which you see on the screen here, all of them are using a different version of the application. Gammon India is currently running around 500 vehicles on their customized application, which is integrated to their ERP. Suzlon has added all the stakeholders, right from their 3PL operators to over 50 truck vendors who provide them the trucks for transport. Likewise, so on so forth. I'll not go into the details of it. Yes. The big push we got when we won the Economic Times Power of Ideas. This was organized in collaboration with Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, and IIM Ahmedabad, which is the premier management institute in India. There, out of 16,000 companies, our company was selected to be amongst the top 5, mainly for developing a very innovative solution. Basically, this is, I call here as one of the smallest, but if you ask me, this is currently the smallest full-fledged with all digital input and outputs, analog input and output vehicle tracker. So this is what I'm holding in my hand. This basically device was developed after in-depth study of the market, why the customers are facing problem. This has internal antennas, so there are no cutting down of wires which is possible. I'll come to the technical specs of this. And the award was also to highlight the very intuitiveness and user friendliness of our application. Currently, Technopurple has partnered with C8 Pro, wherein we are going to 3 cities every month to educate the transporters about what's going on in the industry, not specific to what Technopurple is doing, but what is the best way to select the right hardware, right software, which you can take locally, but there's a guideline which you should have when you select a particular service provider, so that the service runs for a longer period of time as they might have expected. This was the award given by Mr. Narayan Murthy and was highlighted on all the ET front pages. Yes, we have been in the news for all the right reason, and though we do not have a very big sales team running to the length and breadth of this country, but this is the sales team which is available online. So whenever someone is searching, they get access to these articles and contact us for services. I'll just run a brief video which was shooted by Starting Up, which covers a brief of what we started with.
You've joined us in Starting Up. Now, with technological advancements in the field of GPS, applications are only increasing. It's now possible to track the location of any moving object and display it on a map even. Well, Technopurple's application does that and a whole lot more. Here they are on our elevator pitch.
You park your car in a tiny lane, you return from a meeting, and poof, your car has disappeared. Over 3,500 cars get stolen every year in Mumbai itself.
All this can be prevented by using this little thing.
At Technopurple, we have built the world's smallest GPS vehicle tracker, which is practically hidden inside your vehicle.
This tracker sends GPS coordinates of your car to our server, which can be monitored on a map using our web application.
The big opportunity, no doubt, is with logistic operators, infrastructure companies and schools which have hundreds of vehicles to track.
Our analysis helps them identify which cars are overspeeding, also informing them about traffic bottlenecks in the city.
Apart from offering vehicle tracking services, we also offer personal tracking services, wherein employees are monitored by placing a small device like this in their pocket.
This can also be used to ensure safety of your grandparents or children.
Our vehicle tracking service for the enterprise segment is priced at 10,000 rupees for the tracker and 5,000 rupees per year for software service, maps and SIM card. We'll continue with the presentation. So this is how the technology work. I think most of the guys know better than what the slide is talking, so I'll not, this is a general presentation for people who are not from this field to understand how this tracking works. Basically there's the device which when it gets minimum of 4 satellites, GPS satellites, it gets a unique position on the surface of Earth. It sends this coordinate, it sends that latitude and longitude via the internet server to our data center, our own data center in Mumbai, and that is basically displayed on the map in a very, very user-friendly manner on a desktop application or a mobile phone, because most of the people are not in front of their laptops and PCs all the time, so they got to see this. As far as the hardware is concerned, this hardware, yes, it's just 45 grams. And has an internal GPS GSM antenna, 2 digital inputs, 1 analog input, and basically we develop the firmware of this device. The hardware is assembled here, the chipset are coming directly, but the firmware of the device, which is the main brain behind this device, is being developed by us, so that we have total control on the hardware level, because hardware is the one which is going to give the right information at the right time to the software. So please, if you can, yeah, thanks. The accuracy, this comes with a Surf Star 4 GPS chip. Here the presentation is older. In India, we are one of the first users of Surf Star 4 chipset, which gives accuracy of 0 to 3 meters. Not as mentioned as 7 meter accuracy was with Surf Star 3. We are using Surf Star 4 currently with a sensitivity of minus 163 dBm. By being in the industry, you get chance to do a lot of good work. As the day started, that someone just told that we had a book in which there are a lot of players which were listed, and by the time the book went for printing, many players were not active. So it's a responsibility as a responsible player in the industry. First we started with only one device. Today we support as much as 23 different hardware manufacturers which are manufacturing devices in India or abroad. So no matter what device you have, if you desire for a better software service, then Technopurple has become a leading choice for all the clients. Software, it's completely web-based. We integrate with Google Maps. The reason why we do with only Google Maps is because Map My India does it in India, and we have few 100 numbers of vehicles which we are tracking in Nigeria and Bhutan. So these vehicles need to have maps, and Google has been the only option which we could consider till now. The best part about the application is it is compatible for global operation. So when someone logs in from Nigeria, he has everything available in his local time zone, and the same set of fleet when accessed from India, they get information as far as IST is concerned. So right information being shown as per their local time zones. Completely hardware agnostic platform. For many of the clients, we integrate this system with their ERPs mainly to manage the exceptions, because when we monitor the logging number of times clients are logging onto the system, we have noticed that they just do not have any time to log on to the system and check what is going on. So the better option we did was the web application is available, but by integrating it with their ERP, they are able to handle exceptions in a much better way and have proactive approach rather than a reactive one. The remaining things are standard trip management is one very good thing which is used by clients who are having to and fro movement. So you, when you define that this is the start time for this vehicle and that's the destination for particular vehicle, the number of trips it is doing between these two points, the expected time, expected distance, actual distance. When this gets emailed as a report at the end of the day, you have all the right set of information whether the fleet has been performing appropriately or not. I'll go on to the. So the various solutions which we offer include fleet management and passenger information system. We did a limited pilot for RSRTC and we are doing a full-fledged project for MSRTC currently, and few other RTCs are in discussion phase. In this, so this is a real snapshot of a PIS application developed by our company. This showed all the buses on a pan-India map where their current location is. The officials could click on any particular vehicle and it zooms in on that particular road, where it is going, what speed it is moving. There is a mobile application which was free for download given to all the commuters, which basically helped them to decide when they have to go to the bus stop. So that's a PIS on mobile, wherein when he clicks on a particular trip, they get what are the next stations on this trip, next bus stops on this trip. Each and every bus stop was geo-fenced. You all know what is geo-fencing. Their scheduled times was mapped, and with real traffic information, this information was given with the expected arrival time, and if there is any delay, taking that into consideration, so that they don't have to come at the bus stop and waste time. So that is already an up and running system in two of the RTCs. This was the deviation report which used to get generated, where it shows that the trip started 5 minutes late. So all the greens you see are basically delays. In the mid of the trip, it was 24-minute delayed arrival at a particular bus. 24-minute advance. The greens are the advance. The departure has happened in advance to the scheduled departure time. Now, for someone who is coming on time at the bus stop to catch that bus, this bus stop was Sardar Shahar. What is his fault? The bus has departed 24 minutes prior to the scheduled departure time, and in the end, this trip is ending. This got delayed around 2 hours in the same trip. And how they basically cover up this gap now that the